Morning with Max. Hey, folks. Sorry about that. Seems, even though I tested it, and it was fine 2 seconds before the stream, the microphone chose that moment to not work and to force me to restart OBS.
Because I had a tag and one thing to make it work.
But it is now functioning and we are good to go. So, good morning, folks. Thank you for joining another Morning with Max, or good afternoon or good evening, wherever you may be. We had another good week of streaming last week. So here's the link to the schedule. You can... Yes, I'm having a Monday as well, I guess. If you check that, all the previous streams are linked from the last week. Back on Friday, we had a Morning with Max, just like we're having right now. We had the end of week wrap up and Q&A with Tyler and Ben. Check that one out if you want to hear lots of design questions answered, as well as art questions. Back on Thursday, we had an office stream. Back on Wednesday, we had a weapon design contest winner, second place modeling with John stream. I believe that was the Hand of Asgard. Back on Tuesday, we had an office stream scheduled, but we didn't actually have that office stream because I was sick that day and I didn't come in and turn it on. In the afternoon, we had the first place weapon design contest winner getting modeled by John. That was the skull sword, the Viking style skull sword, designed by Rek, I think. And back on Monday, we had Morning with Max and Environment Art with Tyler in the afternoon. Today, we have Concept Art with Michelle scheduled for this afternoon. I'll remind her of that during stand-ups, and we'll see what she says. Sometimes we get to, Monday, and Michelle says, well, I already did all the things that I was going to stream, so I don't have anything to stream right now, so we'll see what happens. I'm sorry it took you an extra hour to get into work today, Lotoween. Gross. Denarian, that is lucky. Commute is still inside my house. Well, there you go. Is it Dinarian or Dinarian? Dinarian. My oldest wants to do concept art when she grows up, so Michelle is kind of a star here. Well, that's awesome. Michelle is a star wherever she goes. But, definitely source of inspiration and teaching when it comes to concept art. Briar C. Good morning, Max. How are you doing this? Garfield Day Kappa. Well, I do have my energy drink. And that helps. Either I don't care, most people call me just Din. Oh, got that, Din. LOL, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It says, thank you for the beta. Well, we're not in beta yet. We are in the tail end of Alpha, working toward the first phase of Beta 1. The first, I guess that's accurate, the first phase of Beta called Beta 1, which will launch on July 4th is the plan. But we do offer access to the alpha already. So, have you been getting into some tests? LOL 1 2 3 4 5 7. Margaret C thinks every Monday should be National Lasagna Day. Well, there you go. Have you ever checked out Garfield Without Garfield? It's hilarious. No idea, and no idea, Sacrix. As usual. Mark doesn't message me with that info. Oh. So, I almost forgot. Poxer sent a gift. Now this gift, Poxer says, is meant to be opened during Morning with Max. And I think Poxer's other name is Grimslag on Twitch here, but I'm not 100% positive. So this is a Morning with Max gift. And Poxer's trying to start a thing, I guess, of opening gifts during Morning with Max. And I'm going to find out what's in this in front of you all right now. Here we go. Anti-Collie asks, where should someone who bought one of the larger packages, I think, $12.50, I think, go to get re-involved in the community? Go to our website, Anti-Collie, and check out the forums. Lotoween has already caused the links to appear, so my doing so would be redundant. Go to our website, check out the forums, log into your account on the website, and that has various instructions as well. Does that help, Anti-Collie? Alright, here's in a box, and inside the box was a bag, and inside the bag is a hat. A very serious hat with bells. Well, I guess now
I love it.
Dion loves it. I guess now I can, when I say I'll be there with bells on, I can specifically be referring to this amazing Jester cap. If I had something to juggle right now, I'd juggle it. Sacrix, you really gotta add BSC days in them links for new people. It's not a bad idea, Sacrix. The only thing is that, I don't know that people will have any idea what the BSC days are. So I'd have to include a description of them as well. And that's already a very long message. Sacrix, when might we get some Seattle streams with new CM and introduction of people? Ask Brian. The bells are the best part, says Denarian. Calumet says, wait, we are sending Max stuff? Well, you can if you want. Poxer actually sent it to Morning with Max. Attention Morning with Max. So it was specifically meant to be opened and worn during this stream, which I guess I'm willing to do. Apparently. Exodon TV. Hey Max, why isn't there any way to subscribe to the Twitch channel? For me, I have Twitch Prime and don't want to waste my free monthly sub. That decision was made a long time ago. You certainly can, Calumet. Pox is trying to get a thing going, I guess, which is awesome. But Exodon TV, that decision was made a long time ago, and I'm not really aware why, to be honest. It could be so that you know, we have the option of, like, if we silence the chat, make it subscriber only. It's actually like silenced. It might be because it's just not something we want to pursue. It really makes the ampersand shirt pop. I guess it has red on it. I'm all kinds of colors right now. Yeah, this shoe is kind of hard. Well, it's not live, but this sheet has a lot of data. Briar C points out, to get a sub button, you have to agree to Twitch contract, which they have rights to your content for 24 hours, meaning can only stream to one platform. Well, Briar C knows more about it than I do, apparently. Thanks, Briar C. I'm going to save that answer, and I'm going to give that as the answer next time. Lerox 300. Hello. Gift hat for specifically for Morning with Max from Poxer. Butch agrees. Tyler said the Friday for the best realm are the TDD for the few lore about them. Do you have the same feeling or you prefer other realm? I have no idea. I think Tyler was talking about his favorite trees to make. Martu Grease. What realm's trees he likes the best? Because everyone asks Tyler questions about trees ever since he said something about how much he loves trees. James Tyler, sounds like there was an interesting dev conversation going on in the background about objects and their stats. It's possible, but since it's a conversation between Ben and Mike, it's going to be less about stats and more about VFX on weapons. So it's just one of the many things as Ben gets pulled around the office trying to solve everyone's problems.
So there's going to be a bunch of armor and stuff in here that you don't care about. Arrows and things like that. You probably don't care.
Calumet, if we sent a pair of lightsabers to the office, would you have an on-dual stream? I need to know what we can get away with here. Sure. It depends on what, you know, it depends on the random timing. Like, if we open it up and, you know, Andrew's on stream, I'd say the likelihood of having an on-screen lightsaber duel is extraordinarily high. If you send me some lightsabers for Morning with Max opening, I could wave them around, but there's usually people, you know, in the midst of things, and I wouldn't want to interrupt them for that. But if you sent us lightsabers, that means we could have a lightsaber duel at any time. So I guess it doesn't have to be when they're opened. So I'd say yes, Calumet. There's a pretty high likelihood that would happen. Martigrease, then for creating histories, do you have a favorite realm? I love all the realms, Martigrease. What else am I going to say? My favorite realm is whatever story I happen to be working on. So, one of the things I was working on over the weekend, I was thinking about part 2 of the Stormrider story. So, while I was thinking about that, the Arthurians were my favorite realm. When I was writing the Golem's story, they were my favorite realm. When I was writing the Silverhands, when I was working on the Silverhand story, the Tuatha Dé Danann were my favorite realm. When I was working on or the Fear Bog story, when I was working on the Jotnar story or the Dvergar story, the Vikings were my favorite realm. Lotaween, Ben is the troubleshooter in the office? Well, in a sense, I'm just saying he gets, he's got to go answer design questions a lot.
This is sort of whatever you think will work best. But here you have,
Lotaween, an on-stream duel. Are you asking us to be ready to stream anytime a duel randomly happens in the office?
all of a sudden, just remember that when you start adding it, this one I want to be special because
Sonora, if there's a severe realm imbalance at launch, are there any ideas to help with population imbalance? Sonora, this question gets asked very often. I'm not a designer, so I'm not the person who can really answer that question, but I will tell you what Mark and Ben always say is that they have a lot of ideas. It's very important to them that this be a thing that balances itself out over time, and they are definitely thinking about it and have ideas. Maybe just having 3 realms reduces the imbalance, as Lotaween points that out that MJ may believe. So, lots of ideas. Thanks! It was sent by Poxer.
well, even significant is good. We're hiring it's like completely start over and make something totally different so that it will work. That might be the best solution.
Sonora says, gotcha, as long as there's a plan for it, hopefully it works out. Yeah. I'm not much of a dancer, Zube. I'm looking, we used to have some, like, bean bags or something I could juggle for you, but, Lotaween, is it cold enough there to wear a heavy coat? Lotaween, I had to turn on the AC to sleep last night. I don't think a heavy coat is really justified, considering the sunny morning, but others may disagree, notably Ben. And I guess James Koo also has a... Oh wow, the hat is messing with the autofocus on the camera. How do you like that? More degrees. The other day is I don't remember bad they said the archers need to see the enemy for use the skills. Do you know if, for example, the people with polearms need a lot of space for use his skills? I don't know if that's a factor, more degrees.
Yeah, if you want to make that change and be like, this one is hammer, this one is mace, or like, this one is pole.
Denarian, it is fair to give us a juggling rain check. Well, the issue is that I just don't have anything handy to juggle. I don't really want to juggle,
But I just have to know.
packs of cards or anything.
I'll have to like wipe out it.
Well, everybody has a different take on the heaviness of the coat that is justified, Lotaween. Ben has a mini heater on his desk. Calvin, what if you could only speak in limericks while wearing the jester hat? I'd have to be a silent jester.
Oh yes, how would you?
Sinora, did you drink for St. Paddy's Day? I did.
Okay, and if you run into a case where it's
I had some Irish whiskey.
use these tags and it's not working,
Yeah.
because whatever reason the classification is too broad or something, we can make changes. And it's not very hard.
Yeah.
It's just gonna take a while to see those changes because it involves like wiping all the items in the game and regenerating them. Well, yeah, I mean, so it literally doesn't matter what the weight of those tags are.
Yeah, I
because
know.
it's
Not
just
only that, my
adding
wife cooked
category
a,
tag, and anytime you do that, you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
some
add that
corned
category.
beef
Yeah, you have to put it on
and
absolutely
Colcannon.
everything. Otherwise, that one category is going to overweight it, and that thing is going to show up on everything.
So we had quite an Irish feast.
That may also end up being true for some of the stuff I'm using as effects, which are playing on players now. But whether they're being used as active effects or whether they're being used as other things. Because there's overlap between while I'm casting, it's like a repair effect. So it's like a
Denarian, I glazed my corned beef with brown sugar and spicy mustard. We had the mustard mix with Guinness beer on the side.
But it'll be fine. Most everything.
And it was the best mustard I've ever had. It was really good. A lot of wait, is that Tyler whispering to Ben? No, Ben and Mike are having a conversation.
Okay, so that's
I'm
not
sorry to
still
interrupt
needs
today.
some more.
Yeah, everything except dealers.
Okay. If you need help, like figuring out why is this not working, let me know.
I will.
Because again, there still might be bugs in the XML where stuff has the wrong tags.
Occasional weirdness, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Marta Grace, looking at that hat, I remember the history of the Pied Piper of Hamelin. The truth of that history seems to be a little complex. The kings of Hungary sent emissaries to the sacred Roman Germanic Empire for repopulating the east of Hungary. Yeah, I actually was listening to a lore podcast recently and learned a bit about that myself, Marta Grace. It is a very interesting story. You'd never expect the Pied Piper story to be based on anything true, but it has a very interesting background. Yeah, pretty much, Sacrix. Linking VFX to skills and so on. Oh, my hat keeps messing with the camera. It's too strong. Calamba, what role do you see yourself filling in the game, Max? Going to run a guild, lead warbands, or feeling more of a pug role? I'm not sure. I think it would be really interesting to scout for a guild. I really love that idea. Sure, Sacrix, why not? trying to recruit folks, Sacrex. I also think it would be pretty interesting to craft. Maybe for a guild, maybe just for myself and my friends. But I'm interested in a lot of different things. Fubu, perhaps next to the depths test, you could wear the jester hat. I guess. I feel like it might be kind of distracting. A freelance tank. Yeah, I like that idea too, Calumet. I don't really know what you mean by rare tail, Rare Degrees. I do know of that anime. Well, thank you all very much for joining me for this Morning with Max. It's been a blast. Thank you to Poxer for sending a hat meant to be opened for Morning with Max. I will see you all later. We have tentatively scheduled for this afternoon a stream with Michelle, painting all the things, doing concept art. I will, excuse me, mention in general chat on our Discord if that schedule changes at all. Once again, here is the link to the schedule. And we're going to go to stand-ups now, and hopefully I'll see you later. Thanks a lot for joining me. All right. You're very welcome. All right, see you later. Bye-bye. Morning with Max.